all local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
First on Connecticut's news station, I-95 is closed in Norwalk in both directions this morning, nearly 24 hours after a fiery crash on the highway, setting up what is expected to be a commuting nightmare for thousands of drivers.
Absolutely. And we are glad you're with us at 6 o'clock. I'm Keith McGilvery.
And America Areas, thanks for being with us here at Fox 61. Right now, crews are working to demolish the overpass that was charred in that crash. Despite the fiery video you're seeing, no one was hurt. That is the good news. Both sides of I-95 in Norwalk at exit 15 will be closed until at least Monday morning, cutting off a major traffic corridor linking New England and New York.
Governor Lamont declaring a state of emergency. He said this will help expedite resources to the crash site for cleanup and getting the highway back open. We also want to note Norwalk Public Schools closed today. Look at this video, folks. Town officials asking people to work from home if possible. We're told crews will work all throughout the weekend to get things back up and moving next week.
Now we have live team coverage for you into the traffic impacts. They are big. Fox 61's Brooke Griffin is live in Norwalk this morning for a closer look at the work that's being done.
Well, so far, unfortunately, no work is being done, seemingly, at least from our point of view. Now, one thing I do want to mention is we can't really show you the bridge right now, just being transparent, because the sun is actually finally out here in Connecticut for once. So we're not going to zoom in, but I do want to go ahead and show you that video from yesterday. It's just absolutely incredible. This is what is causing the need for the demolition. This fire here is why that's happening. Now, it all happened whenever the CT state leaders say a car ended up cutting off a semi truck. In turn, the tanker swerved to avoid a crash and then caught fire. It came to a stop right just directly under that overpass, but thankfully first responders said nobody was seriously hurt. The CTDOT leaders say about 4,000 gallons of gas spilled and also burned right under that bridge, creating significant damage as the heat melted and warped those steel beams that were actually holding up the bridge. That's what it's made out of. They say that it's not going to collapse, but it's just not safe for cars to go under it or over it. Leaders say the pavement that was underneath the truck will likely need to be repaved as well. The demolition, once it actually gets started, is expected to take about 24 hours. But once that is deemed safe, they can then open up the highway. So the goal here, according to all of our state leaders, Governor Ned Lamont, everyone, is to have everything back open by Monday morning. But when I say everything, I mean 95. The bridge itself, the overpass that was damaged and will be demolished, that's not going to be done for at least another year, according to state leaders. So that's something that they're going to work on. But there's various other bridges, including the one I'm standing on, that you can go over instead if you are in this area. It's open and running for anyone to go to. So keep that in mind. But again, just absolutely highlighting the traffic situation this morning. 95 is 3-4 lanes deep in this area on both sides. Right now, this one that we're standing on is closed. The other side, where the ramp is getting off right here, those are all cars at a standstill. 4 lanes trying to merge into one to then get on a side road for that detour. Definitely a very chaotic, hectic, yet standstill commute this morning. If you can stay home, work from home, take a day off, whatever it may be, take that Friday, I definitely recommend it because nobody here is getting anywhere anytime fast. Live in Norwalk, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Brooke, thanks so much. Yeah, a lot of work to be done there. Appreciate the update.
Yes.
And be sure to come back. We're gonna give you the alert as soon as we find out that that bridge is coming down. We'll be going back out there live.
Symphony, you kicked off our coverage at 4 o'clock. This is a huge story today that we're following, and we've asked you to kind of be mindful of the roads. That clicker is going to get a workout.
For sure. Now, we know we tend to see a lot of folks along 95 in that area on any given day, but we do have a couple of alternative routes for you this morning that you will need to keep in mind. Check out your screen here. Now, a closure of I-95 in Norwalk will impact about 160,000 drivers each day. That is according to the state DOT. So it is clear that this closure, even if it's just for a few days, has the potential to cause gridlock across the area. Now, check out your screen. Here is a map showing the alternate routes available. Officials are urging folks to use these. Truck drivers should use I-84 to get across Connecticut. Now, anyone coming here from New York and other points south can take I-87 to Newburgh and then get on I-84 east. Everyone except for truckers can use Route 15, the Merritt Parkway, which runs parallel to I-91 from Milford south to the state line. Now, this video here we are checking out is of the backup yesterday in Norwalk. You can see those truckers, they weren't going anywhere. Officials want to avoid scenes like this today. Due to the detours put in place, Governor Lamont is asking people traveling to New York to consider riding Metro North instead, which is adding service to help commuters. And right now we are going to take a look at the other traffic flow across the state this morning. We do have a crash to let you know about out in West Haven this morning. Getting a closer look on I-95 northbound. It's a tractor trailer versus car crash between exits 41 and 42, causing a bit of a backup in that area, so expect some delays there. Now, this is the big scene out in Norwalk. You can see there are extensive delays underway as that closure is out there. This is 95 leading up to where that road work is. And if you take a look at the right corner of your screen there, that's the alternative where people are trying to get around 95 this morning. Brooke Griffin, she's been saying there's already a heavy backup on the roads this morning. Norwalk police have set up some detours around town, so they are trying to just get that traffic flow diverted to other areas. We will keep an eye on the roads. We have your next update coming up at 6:30.
All right, Timothy, thanks so much. Well, the mess on I-95 could certainly lead more people to decide to take the train this morning and for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Our team coverage continuing this morning. Fox 61's Lindsay Kane live at Union Station in New Haven. Lindsay, with a good morning to you. How are things looking there?
Hi, good morning. Well, officials say they are adding more trains to help with the possible increase of travelers here at Union Station. However, things are looking pretty normal. We're not seeing that huge increase in travelers. However, it is still early this morning as well. And luckily, all of the trains are running on time, so no delays here either. Now, state and local leaders are also asking those who can stay home to do so, trying to limit the impact on the roads and also on the rails. Norwalk schools are closed today, and employers in the area are encouraged to have their workers work remotely. It's unclear exactly how long both sides of the highway will be closed, likely until Monday, but it could be later as well. It's estimated more than 160,000 cars pass through the area daily, as Symphony was just saying. Officials are also worried about the supply chain, with thousands of truckers entering the state daily as well. Now, it's unclear if everyone needing to get around will still flock to the rails or if people will take those warnings and stay home. But we're continuing to monitor the rails this morning, of course, in this area. As I mentioned, the trains are running on time this morning as well, so we'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more. But for now, live in New Haven, Lindsay Kane, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Lindsay, appreciate you. We, of course, keeping an eye on the roads all morning long. We are uniquely positioned to do that as we're live and local through 11 a.m.
And you'll find more coverage of the impacts from the crash on I-95 on our free Fox 61 News app. If you don't have it yet, just scan the QR code on the left side of your screen right now. That'll take you to where you can easily download it. You can also get information on fox61.com anytime.
All right, how about a bit of a bright spot? We saw the sun shining behind Brooke Griffin. I'm hoping it lasts, Sam, but we haven't chatted yet this morning, so I'm hearing it for the first time right now. What's going on?
Kind of a combination of sun and clouds today. It's not going to be like it was yesterday, not quite as warm, about 10 degrees cooler. Good Friday morning, everyone. We're taking a live shot of Farmington. You can see some clouds around, but also, as I said, we have the sun out there, 51 degrees, north-northeast wind, so a cooler flow coming in from the North Atlantic today. You can see 48 Torrington to 52 New Haven. There's the wind. Have a little bit of a north to northeast wind going on. And right now we have high pressure in control, and actually things are backing up off the ocean. So that's why we're going to have a cooler day with that high up to our north. So for today, look for a mix of sun and clouds. Sometimes you'll see more clouds, sometimes you'll see more sun. High temperatures getting up in the mid to possibly upper 60s. More sunshine, the warmer the temperature. Coming up, I will detail your 50-50 weekend. And we'll talk about the rain chances. We'll time it all out and what you can expect into next week. All the details coming up on your Fox 61 7-day forecast in a few minutes. Erica?
All right, Sam, thanks so much. Well, it's time for some high-flying fun as the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus is back in Hartford. The circus is going to perform 6 times this weekend at the XL Center. The show is going to feature never-before-seen stunts, hilarious comedic performances, and more. The explosive excitement begins tonight at 7.
All right, that's a good one for the kids.
Yeah.